Today I took the time and watched a Kamala Harris rally, and after filtering out all the Trump is danger to democracy, Trump is going to take away your freedom, Trump is bad, all the activation keywords for NPCs, all I was left with was Kamala Harris campaigning against herself.
A future where we build a broad-based economy where every American has an opportunity to own a home, to start a business, and to build wealth. We believe in a future where we lower the cost of living for America's families. Prices for everyday things like groceries are still too high. You know it and I know it.
She's the vice president right now. All the issues that she mentioned occurred under her and Joe Biden's watch. Soaring inflation, gas prices up 50%, auto insurance prices up 90%, home prices up 47%, rent is up 40%, food prices up 20%. How the hell can you say you are going to fix these issues when you're not only the one who caused them, but you are still in office and you cannot fix them? And by the way, not to mention by developing a new accent, she's also running against the version of herself from last week.
Hold on. You know what? Here, hold on. Here's the thing. The courts are going to handle that. We're going to beat them in November. We're going to beat them in November. Okay? We'll beat them in November. We'll handle that.
What a fraud.
This is a quick video for you token black people and you clowns that call yourselves Latinos for Trump. Did you see what your boy did? No. See what your orange Jesus did to you? You guys are just useful idiots for the Republican Party, and you're humping for Trump. You see what he did to you, right? He picked the whitest white dude possible. He didn't even pick Marco Rubio, the sycophant Cuban. Cubans are pretty much the only Latino dumb enough to vote for Trump. Because you know why? Because you get the wet foot, dry foot policy that Reagan instituted. That's why you boys, you folks, jump on that hump Trump wagon, that hump Trump train. But you see what he did, right? He screwed you people over. He spit in your face. Trump is a racist. He don't give a shit about you. You ain't nothing but the white man's dog, to quote Denzel Washington. Wake up. Wake up. You're going to vote for the racist party. It's not the party of Lincoln anymore.
So let me get this straight. This guy just went on a racist rant towards Latino conservatives and black conservatives, but at the same time try to say that the conservative side is racist? How does that make any sense? And this is what I've been trying to tell my people who side with the left on how white liberals and how they feel about you. If you ever dare to disagree or go the other way, he just called us dogs and he called Cubans stupid for voting conservative.
Are you a racist? Do you hate Mexicans?
But yet the conservative side is racist.
But wait, what about Kamala?
Can you imagine standing in the ring, looking across at this man, over 400 pounds, almost 7 foot tall?
Not that one. This one. I don't know about you, but looks like Mr. Tim Walz there, the governor of Minnesota, her now running mate, looks a little white to me. So what you're telling me is that you got the first black woman to run for president. That's cringy, isn't it? But not only that, she didn't choose someone of color as her running mate. She chose, a white guy. A Democrat white guy. And yes, he's the governor of Minnesota, but this is also Tim Walz.
The truth shall set you free.
Tim Walz is Kamala Harris's pick for VP, and his evil is on a whole new level. These 12 facts will blow your mind. 1. Tim gave the state of Minnesota rights to seize custody of children from parents who don't affirm their transgender identification. 2. Tim stocked boys' bathrooms with tampons. 3. Tim signed an executive order to protect transgender genital mutilation for children, and he calls that love. 4. Tim's abortion laws allow for abortion after birth by neglecting the baby after failed abortions, and 41% of all Minnesota abortions are paid for by the taxpayer, and this is rising. 5. Tim made it legal for healthcare professionals to coerce women to abort their babies. He deeply wants babies killed. 6. Tim knows it's evil because with SF-2995, he began hiding abortion data by reducing state abortion reporting requirements. 7. Under Tim, Minnesota burnt to the ground by BLM. He made himself an enemy of the police and his wife opened the windows to sit and relish in the smell of the burning city. For 3 days, he did absolutely nothing to stop it. 5 days total, $500 million of damage, 604 arrests, and the second largest destructive period in U.S. history. Tim is responsible. 8. Tim is a massive advocate of extending voting rights to felons and does not support our police. 9. Tim was arrested for driving drunk in a 55-mile-per-hour zone going 96. He blew a .128. He is a criminal. 10. Tim is radically pro-illegal immigration and against U.S. citizens. He signed a bill giving driver's licenses to illegals. He supports radically open borders. 11. Tim was in the National Guard. When it came time to deploy to Iraq, he quit and abandoned his men. He also stole valor by claiming the rank of Command Sergeant Major, but he never actually earned that rank. 12. In COVID, Tim built a snitch program to let people report their neighbors for breaking the rules. Tim is a dictator through and through. He is an exterminator of human life, an enemy of the country who revels when it burns to the ground, a hater of citizens, a lover of criminals, a leftist extremist, and a massive threat to the future of our country.
But yeah, you should still vote for Kamala and Tim because she's black.
And then she was everybody's favorite Hindu Indian.
Yeah, well, the Democratic Party for a very long time, not just this election cycle, has been doing a lot of active outreach around South Asians, around the API in general, and will continue to do it. I mean, what we know in particular when you're talking about the South Asian community, we're talking about the Indian community more specifically, it is a growing community in the United States in terms of its voting bloc, in terms of its participation, and I think the party knows that and knows that this is part of our collective community, and there needs to be outreach and inclusion.
And certainly you could become the first Indian senator in U.S. history, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Not good.
You could become the first Indian senator in U.S. history, which would be quite an accomplishment.
Not good.
Hi guys, it's Mindy. I'm here in my kitchen, and today we are cooking, but we have a very special guest. Very special. Senator Kamala Harris.
Hi guys.
Okay, so what we're gonna cook today is an Indian recipe.
Yes.
Because you are Indian.
Yes.
Okay, and I don't know that everybody knows that, but I find that wherever I go and I see Indian people at the supermarket, on the street, everyone's like, you know Kamala Harris is Indian, right? It's like the thing we're so excited about to have you running for president.
Yeah.
So we're both Indian,
Yes.
but actually we're both South Indian.
Yes. You look like the entire one half of my family.
Okay, thank you.
You do.
I've been telling people
You
we're
do.
related already,
Yeah.
so this is perfect. It's basically true. And so, were you raised eating South Indian food?
South Indian food, lots of rice and yogurt, potato curry, dal, lots of dal, idli.
Yes, Italy. That's a deep cut.
Prosecutor and attorney general and senator, and now she becomes black. But, you know, I met her daddy, fine gentleman, Professor Harris.
While the 56-year-old Democratic VP-elect has spoken fondly and profusely about her Indian mother, little has been said about her black father. So who exactly is the father of America's first black vice president? And why have we heard so little about him? His name is Donald Jasper Harris, and he's a distinguished professor and economist from Jamaica. In a 2018 piece titled Reflections of a Jamaican Father, Professor Harris revealed that his paternal grandmother's ancestor was Hamilton Brown, a patriot who's on record as a plantation and slave owner, an incurable academic, divulging a niggling bit of his own identity for the sake of scholarship and society. This was why he was unforgiven when his daughter played to the gallery, making a joke about pot and Jamaicans.
And look, I joke about it, half joking. Half my family's from Jamaica. Are you kidding me?
My dear departed grandmothers, whose extraordinary legacy I described in a recent essay on this website, as well as my deceased parents, must be turning in their grave right now to see their family's name, reputation, and proud Jamaican identity being connected in any way, jokingly or not, with the fraudulent stereotype of a pot-smoking joy seeker and in the pursuit of identity politics.
He said, speaking for myself and my immediate Jamaican family, we wish to categorically disassociate ourselves from this travesty.
And the problem with her being black is Professor Harris says he's Caucasian, mixed Irish and Hindu. He doesn't have any black ancestors, but his Irish ancestors owned a lot of slaves in Jamaica and had them to work on plantation. So if mama is on the birth certificate listed as a Caucasian, daddy says he's a Caucasian Hindu and has no black ancestors, how did she get to be black? And by the way, she told one big lie when she was talking about she got bust because of something Biden did when she was running against him. Well, the yearbook that she put out there that you can still get online from her high school in Canada shows she went from kindergarten through 12th grade in Canada, never went to school in the United States of America. She was born, by the way, in the same hospital that my ex-wife was born in.
It's your boy King Churro. Thank you for watching. Remember that you're loved and remember to be great every day because tomorrow is never promised. And please don't vote for Kamala Harris because she's black. Vote for her because you really believe in what she's done and what she says she will do, even though she's still vice president and she hasn't done anything during the presidency that she has held. Peace out, y'all.
Every day you wake up, you got a decision to make. To go right or left, up or down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goal. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right.
The Trump was booming when Trump was president because stupid niggas getting money too and the stimulus check came out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you said life was different when Trump was
life was good when Trump was president, and not only that, it get deeper, bro. Trump was trying to start the sex trafficking. That's why they don't want him to be president. I help kids involved in sex trafficking. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to start the sex trafficking. People don't look. Y'all gotta think deep, bro. Y'all gotta think.
Why you voting for Trump, huh?
Why? Because I know what a woman is. And I know who started the Russian collusion.
Who started it?
Barack Hussein Obama. I just talked that.
I'm saying,
if you're not for Trump, you're doing something wrong, brother. You're doing something wrong.
Voting for?
Trump.
Why are you voting for Trump?
Because I like Trump.
Man, we support Trump, man. Trump 2024.
What y'all like about Trump? I like the policies. I don't really stand on business. That's what I'm talking about.
That's it. He ain't weak.
Blacks for Trump, Forgiato Blow. Got the number one Latino for Trump.
Like I don't get why people don't understand that, bro. We was never Democrats, never Democrats. Like the Republican Party is built on self-preservation and bettering yourself. That's the whole thing that the black culture was trying to do back in those days when we got released from slavery.